And welcome back. Delighted to be joined by Jason Spera, CEO of Aegis Corporation. Great to see you, Jason.
Thanks, Doug. It's great to be here.
Yeah, so you had some really exciting news recently. You made an acquisition of a company called
Simio.
Simio. And as I understand it, this is a company that makes like predictive software using modeling, using digital twins and that type of thing, which brings a whole new dynamic to the software suite that you have at the moment. So tell me where it fits and what you're expecting from it.
Sure. So if you think about the Factory Logics platform or any MES, they typically can tell you what happened in production, and that goes to traceability, everything that occurred to the product and the process. And that's been done for some time.
Yeah.
And then there's the fact that it controls the present, which is process execution and the obvious things that MES systems do. But where they fall off, and what we wanted to bring to Factory Logics, is the customer wants to see into the future. They got the past, the present, they want to go forward and what could happen or what is going to happen. Right. And that's where Simio comes in. By taking the digital twin of the process and the product that Factory Logics has, but running like a reality engine on it, where it literally simulates the activity of that product flow, the humans in the plant, the machines, everything, from which it can then say, okay, this is the perfect schedule, whether it's for a day, a week, months, or a year, it doesn't matter. It can go out in any time horizon using that simulation model as its engine.
Okay, so let's drill down on that a little bit. I mean, to what extent can it model? I mean, first of all, presumably it can model the configuration of the machines or the types of machines that you're going to put in the line.
Yes.
Beyond that, can it take the actual board that you're going to be running down that line and do a simulation of that?
Oh, it goes right down to the product,
right.
The human beings surrounding the lines, the AGVs, the material arriving at the loading dock. Right. We have simulations running in our booth right now that literally show the tractor trailers backing up to the loading docks and bringing materials in. It's
right.
You don't have to go to that level of granularity, but you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's excellent. That's amazing. So basically that gives you, or gives your customers some sort of insight into the future, or look at different configurations of machines to get optimum throughput.
That's very true. It's another capability, because it isn't just that black box algorithm that spits out a possible schedule. We call it a glass box one because it's built on that reality simulation. Mm-hmm. So when you can actually do it for plant design evaluation. So a lot of customers of ours don't know. They always wonder, I should say, do I really have this factory laid out the right way?
Right way.
Simio can literally tell you that, because it knows everything about it, and you can run scenarios, and it will come up with the ideal solution.
Right. That's very exciting, really. I mean, think about it. So, I mean, what's been the feedback from your customer base so far?
It's been remarkable, because when Simio came into the fold, and we started talking with customers about it immediately, and I was gratified and amazed at how big this issue is, even in tier one companies where they might have a very large APS system, but the APS system is being, it's generating output that is then manipulated in Excel.
Right.
So the response has been tremendous. And one thing that does happen sometimes, though, is the customer hears about the technology and the need is there, but they say, well, we don't have that many industrial engineers around that could stand this system up. And it's interesting because two things. One is, when that simulation engine is connected to Factory Logics, it's getting all the data it needs to operate from the system they already have running.
Right.
So the standing up is minimal, if not non-existent.
Yeah.
If it is a situation where you need to stand up Simio without a Factory Logics context, the Simio business has now brought to Aegis a industrial engineering consultancy section. So they can actually act as industrial engineers for the customer to get it stood up and operational in the environment.
Right. So what sort of data does Simio pull from initially? So it pulls from the the Gerber data presumably for the product. Does it use like SDR files or something like that for the machine simulations? Or
it depends on how far you want to go with the granularity of the simulation. It's very interesting the way they architected it. In almost all applications, well, I should answer it in two ways. If it's going into a non-factory Logix installation, they will be connected to ERP because they're getting the work orders, they're getting a lot of data. Sometimes they're actually getting the route information from ERP. If factory Logix is there, they're getting it from factory Logix. So you can go to higher levels. If you actually want a photorealistic rendering of the simulation of the entire factory, you can bring in three-dimensional models if you have that, DXF drawings, what have you, and you can build out that 3D rendering.
Right.
But frankly, from a data and functional standpoint, you don't need that rendering.
Right.
It's really fun, that's for sure, and it's very interesting to see it happen.
Makes it look nice, yeah.
It does.
Yeah. So, how far down the road are you to integrating this with factory Logix? Is it there?
The data bridge is there. As it turned out, the data structure of the two solutions was surprisingly similar, so the integration was relatively straightforward.
Cool. Now, when I spoke to you a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday, about this, you mentioned that one of the surprises you had after acquiring this business is that it had so many potential applications even beyond the electronic side.
Yes, it's amazing where it can be used and has been used to simulate visitor traffic into stadiums to optimize security checkpoints and concession traffic and so forth. Fast food drive-through patterns, because that gets to what I said earlier about the glass box. When you have an engine that can model any system like that, it doesn't really matter whether it's an airport or a factory.
Right.
It's applicable to virtually anything.
Absolutely. That's hugely exciting, and I'm really pleased for you. So
thank you.
Yeah. So I wish you every success with it. I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot more about it in the future. But thank you for coming in and telling us about it today, Jason.
It's my pleasure, Trevor. Thank you.
Okay.